Pull the trigger. We are Bullet Club, and we do what we want.
Your airplane, get over yourself, cheap.
Alright, what's going on, people? How are we doing tonight? Just a little, brief, what's it called? Just a little brief, out of nowhere live stream. I was supposed to record the podcast, our first podcast episode tonight with my co-host on my other channel, HorrorHaven96, which I saw a couple of people subscribed. A couple of new faces over there subscribed, so thank you very much for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I think, doing all the horror stuff and doing a podcast and stuff. I know Jeff and I, we wanted to not just Jeff, my Jeff, not our Jeff, wanted to do a podcast for quite some time. So it was going to either be a toss-up between us doing a wrestling podcast, which we were probably going to have some pretty hot takes, because him and I have some hot takes on what's currently out there in the world of professional wrestling. And plus there's already a bunch of wrestling podcasts out there already. So it seemed like the horror one would have been, just a better, more interesting, new project to work on. But tonight we are going to talk about, the main subject here, and then there going to be like one or two more things to talk about here. But So I was gonna do a thoughts with 112 and just report it that way. But I think it'd be just easier to do it on a live stream. That way, if anyone pops in, we can get another opinion on the matter. Sorry. Just found out Carmella got released. That was a bit interesting, considering she just had a baby. It's a bit of a move to fire someone who just had a kid. But anyway, so Mattel Creations put up a poll, and the voting closes in 3 days, and this one up on Friday. And this is from one of the admins, I guess, on the Mattel Creations. I guess this is a forum. But they said, "Hey, well, this was on Friday at 4:29 p.m. Hey, WWE collectors, our next WWE crowdfund project is on the horizon, and we need your help to make it happen. Please take a moment to fill out the below survey. Note if the survey does not appear at first, simply reload this page once or twice, and it should fix it." And it says, "WWE collectors, the Mattel team wants to hear from you. We're asking you, the WWE Universe, to shape the next WWE crowdfund project by voting for your top 2 choices from the options below. The voting window closes on February 28th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time, so vote now. Select up to 2 your favorite crowdfund concepts." So there's 5 here to choose from. So there's the Modern Elimination Chamber, which I believe started... At least they started using this design, I think, in 2016, 2017, I think. A modern steel cage, Hell in a Cell, the classic elimination chamber, and for some reason the Punjabi prison. So, there's 5 options here. Apparently, if you vote and refresh, you can just vote again. So I guess they didn't think that through. So the ones that I voted for, so I put 2 separate votes in. I put one in for the Hell in the Cell and the classic elimination chamber. I think the other one I did the modern and the classic. Now, if I had to assume which one is not going to get funded out of the 2, it's definitely going to be the Punjabi prison. Nico is probably going to fight me on that, but I'll take it on the chin. And the modern steel cage, because it's like, why are we crowdfunding a modern steel cage? That makes no fucking sense. Like, that shouldn't need to be crowdfunded. That could just be a simple thing that can just be made fairly cheap. If they can make it for the basic rings and it's fairly cheap, they can make it for the 24 by 24 or the 25 by 25 rings. Now the 3 that I know will make it is the Hell in the Cell, the classic elimination chamber, and the modern chamber. Just because they've only done this chamber one time. They've only done this chamber one time. And it was for the basic figures. So it was for the basic ring, which is way smaller than their like authentic scale rings. The basic rings I think are 10 by 10. And that one was a ringside exclusive. So if you didn't get it when it was on ringside, that was it. It didn't go to the stores. So I could see that one making it. Hell in a Cell in the classic elimination chamber. These are both made by Jax back in the day when I was a kid, when I was a wee lad. They had these. I think they were like 70, $100 or something like that. They were pretty big play sets. And they came with the ring, and they came with the Jax Ruthless Aggression figures. These were both on my Christmas list every year since they came out when I was a kid, and I never got either one of them, but I knew my one of my sister's friends from high school, her little brother had this elimination chamber. So every time I would go over, I'd have to play with his elimination chamber, and it was cool. The pods could break, but they weren't set in the corners. They were kind of set. One was set here, one was set here, one was set there, one was set there. But it was cool. Like, you could unfold each part of the top, and you could put your hands in there and move the wrestlers. So, and then the Hell in a Cell, I think another friend at school had it, and I think I played with it like once, and it was really cool. But yeah, these are very expensive to get now, the Jax ones. I think getting a pristine elimination chamber with no broken parts, all the parts are there, there's no cracks or anything in the plastic pieces, I think is like an easy $600. I think $625 is the least, and then it goes up from there. Same thing with the Hell in the Cell. I think it's like a couple $100 now to get the Jax one. So me personally, if they did the classic elimination chamber, they have my money. You know, I think is a WWE dildo a choice? No, Jeff. Hope I'm doing alright. You'll be in Dallas on the 8th. Nice. Are you gonna take a trip to Dallas Vintage Toys, or you're gonna wait till DFW? I'm just giving my thoughts on the recent Mattel Creations poll. Just because I have some thoughts on it. Do I think any of these are going to be like crowdfunded? If one of these gets picked, I don't know. I don't know, just because of the fact that we have all these rings. Mattel has made all these rings that are like the authentic scale rings that have the soft goods, like the fabric aprons and the fabric ring mats and the turnbuckles and the metal ring posts and basically the fancy rings. But they don't have anything to go with them. And I've always said that. I always wondered why they gave us all these rings and they gave us nothing to go with them. And it makes no sense why we're getting rings and there's nothing to go with these, especially when they're like I think what the most recent one was like $150 I think. So, you know, I don't understand it. I don't understand why. Let's see. Hit some lunch. Let me see. What day is the 8th? Let me see what day that is. Ooh, that's on a Saturday. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, Jeff. I wouldn't get off until I think 6 o'clock. So all you guys would be already on your way back from the journey. But I'm still hoping. I'm still hoping that the job search still continues. So I'm still holding high hopes for that. So hopefully once I get that figured out, maybe I'll be able to get weekends off again, because currently I can't get weekends off because that's usually when we get the busiest. So I don't get to participate in fun stuff. But if another thing happens to come up, I will definitely take the trip, even if it requires me to get bullied by the big kids. But I do appreciate you wanting me to tag along, even though what's my skill set? I mean, I've worked retail for, well, I mean, I've worked a majority of restaurant jobs, and I've worked retail for almost 4 years. So I think I did call one of the I did call a Winco. So they said to keep an eye out in a couple of weeks, so they'll have some openings coming up. So I'm sure I can probably get something over there. I mean, it's not that far from me. It's a lot closer, and if I have to work overnight, I mean, I don't mind that. But yeah, this poll, I'm not gonna hold too high of hopes for this crowdfunder, just because, I mean, we've had rings. I mean, they just crank out so many rings, and they're like $150 rings, and they don't have anything to go with them. And I think they said if any of these get crowdfunded, it's just going to be whatever it is. It's not going to come with the ring. So like if the Hell in a Cell gets crowdfunded, it's not going to come with the ring. It's just going to be the cell and the stuff, the extra add-on parts for the ring. Same thing with the chamber. It'll just probably be add-on parts and the actual structure. So I don't know. They like to make a lot of entrance stages though, which is not my thing, because the previous Mattel Creations crowdfunders, one of them was the new gen ring. Okay, I appreciate it, Jeff. I'll take a look at that when I get off gonna get off of here. So in terms of their track record with crowdfunding, they usually do well with the other crowdfunders. Like all the Motu stuff, usually they have no real issues with. I think it's because Woody just because Woody likes to Woody, I'm just kidding. But I think if Woody would do like one of the crowdfunders, it would most likely be a Motu, I think, because he's big into the Motu stuff. But I mean, Hasbro, they usually get it with the G.I. Joe stuff. So yeah, this was their first crowdfunder. It was the new gen ring. So the ring was $250. And so for that $250, you got the ring. You got 3 different skirts for the ring, the WrestleMania in your house, and the old well, they can't put World Wrestling Federation on there anymore. But it has the WWE thing on there. But I mean, they struggled to get this crowdfunded because they only offered 2 figures. It was a Doink the Clown. Oh no, I'm sorry, it wasn't. Well, these were unlocked tiers. So for the 5K, you got a Diesel, which I think you should have came with more hands than that, and maybe a WWF title or an IC title or something. And the Doink was for 7K, and they had to throw in this Macho Man as a kind of like an entice people to back it, because it wasn't getting funded. Like it hit a certain point, and then it just the support just kind of hit the brakes on it. And so they did this early bird Macho Man with the commentary table for the early bird, and it got them over the amount of people they needed it to get funded, which I believe was 5,000. So I think it was at like this. It was at the halfway point, and so it took them getting the what's it called? Yeah, and then the swappable ring skirts were at 8K, which is like, why not just include that already with the ring? Like, why do you need 8K backers for ring skirts? Anyone can go to, I mean, there's a majority of people you can go to, and they'll actually give you like the WWF in your house WWF ring skirts to put on these rings, and you can get them from custom people that do the custom soft goods. So for them to have to fund a whole fucking ring, for them to hit 8K just for the ring skirts, and they wonder why this shit doesn't get crowdfunded, is because they set stupid ass goals for their tiers, and the stuff just ends up not being worth it. Now I can tell you, because this was an early bird, this Macho Man goes for, I want to say, at least 200 by himself. So the Macho Man was an investment, but I've seen a lot of people that got their new gen rings, they kept it for a little bit. I think they opened it to take like a couple of pictures, and they just immediately sold it. And then they gave you this entrance that lights up and these cheap kind of cardboard little crowd things. But I mean, I wasn't very impressed with this being their first crowdfunder. And then if we go back, their second one was the Nitro stage, which let me get that pulled up. So this was their second one, was this Nitro stage. And I can't find it anymore. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this was it right here. So they needed 5,000 backers for their Nitro stage. And so again, it's a case of them just not knowing what the fuck to do. So they needed 5,000 for just the Nitro stage. So just for the stage, and then each figure was an unlock tier. So they had this WCW Rey Mysterio at 5,000. Oh, it was both him and it was Big Papa Pump. Scott Steiner for 5,000. DDP was 7,000. This Warrior was 9,000. And this Hogan was 11,000. So you can see why this failed. And also they wanted $400 for this Nitro stage, which I can tell you, you could easily, and I guarantee you if Nico wanted to, because he 3D prints, he could print this whole Nitro stage for half the cost of what they were asking. I think you could actually go and get someone who's printed the Nitro stage, and I think it's only like $200 for the whole Nitro stage with the lights and all this is painted and everything. So I know this was one of the things they showed at Comic-Con, I think last year, and everyone was more interested in the Raw is War stage that they had. And they said that they didn't want to do the Raw is War stage because they wanted to do this instead, and if this got funded, then they would do the Raw is War stage. And this only hit 3,932 backers out of 5,000. So they funded over 3/4 of the way. And they changed a few things. I think one of these was like some ridiculous ass number they were asking for backers for these, and they dropped, I think it was the Scott Steiner was like a ridiculous number of backers, and I think Ray was just 5,000 or something like that. But I mean, it's not that interesting of figures, and they could have done more interesting WCW figures. I mean, this Ray, it could have been the Halloween Havoc Ray. The Scott Steiner could have been a different they should have did the fucking the Purple Warrior Scott Steiner when he came out with the purple hat and the purple trench coat, the pimp coat, when he called Ric Flair an old bastard. This Warrior, I mean, could have been replaced with anyone else. And it's this Hogan. It's like, how many fucking Hogans do you have to make? I mean, I swear they crank out a Hogan like every other fucking wave, and it's like, dude, we don't need that many fucking Hogans. There cannot be that many people in the world that are buying like every single Hulk Hogan that comes out. So, I mean, they shot themselves in the foot with the way that they decided to crowdfund this stuff. So, you know, I'm worried about if we get an Elimination Chamber, what are they setting that price at? You know what I mean? It's like lots of Hogans, saw a lot at Walmart, all different. Yeah, Jeff, it's just too much. It's too much. I think if they did anyone else from WCW, it might have done a bit better. I mean, if Tony was here, he probably could name off at least half a dozen people that haven't had figures yet that worked for WCW. I mean, the Diamond Dallas Page, I don't mind because I mean, it's Diamond Dallas Page. Let me see if I could pull up that Raw's War stage to show you what people wanted. Let's see. Yeah, this is it right here. Right. So this is the stage. Oh, you almost bought some? What figures were that? Now I'm curious. Is it because you were? What's a Gonzo? Let's see. So this is the Raw's War stage that was shown. That was going to be a crowdfunder. If the Nitro stage got funded, this would have been the next one. And I mean, this is a significantly bigger stage. Like, this feels like a fucking crowdfunder. Like, this looks like something that people would back. And it has all the lights. It's got, I mean, a whole bunch of detail. It's got all the fabric curtains. I mean, this shit is... I mean, look at this fucking thing. This thing is huge. I mean, that is a worthy crowdfunder. That little ass Nitro stage is not worth it. So, you know, I'm holding hope that, you know, that people make the right decision when it comes to... Oh yeah, I saw that Austin with the little cooler with the beer cans. So yeah, I'm... You know, I think if we got a modern Elimination Chamber, I wouldn't be mad. But like, I'm really holding hope out on this classic one because I always wanted one of these as a kid. And like I said, the one I wanted as a kid, the Jax one, is like $625, complete, mint, all the pieces are there, nothing's broken on it. $625 is the lowest, and then it just goes up from there. So, you know, if this one's a couple $100 and I gotta buy a ring for it, I got no issues with it. I think this would be a really cool crowdfunder. I haven't done one of these big crowdfunder things. I've never done any of the HasLabs. I think originally I backed the Radler, but then I backed out. And I think I backed the Ecto, but the whole bunch of pre-orders hit at the time, and I wasn't able to back the Ecto, sadly. So I think if the Chamber got backed, I would get it. If the Hell in a Cell got backed, I would get it. If they did figures, I would probably just sell the figures and just keep it for the Hell in a Cell. I think it's the same thing with the Chamber too. I think it really just depends on who they're putting in there figure wise. If we're getting figures, because I would probably just sell them because I just want the Chamber. I don't really care about any of the figures. I mean, I have a whole bunch of figures. And I think if Tony has convinced me enough to get 2K25 this year, I will be probably doing an elimination chamber for universe mode to determine one of our champions. So, but you know, it just depends on if, you know, Mattel does the right thing, which doesn't happen very often. It does not happen very often that Mattel does the right thing or makes the right decision when it comes to their crowdfunders. At least for if it's not Motu, then it's a mess. But if it's a Motu one, they usually get funded and it's not an issue. Something else I wanted to bring up was these, because these go up for sale sometime tomorrow. I already have the notification already set up, so I'm gonna see if I can get it. It's limited to 3,000 pieces, so a lot lower than what they usually do, and because of the name value of the figures, I don't know if I'm gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna get lucky and get it. But if I don't, then it's okay. Waiting for the damn thing to load. Is these right here? These Ring of Honor Hardy boys. The broken Matt, the broken Jeff Hardy, broken Matt Hardy, and Brother Nero. So I don't know the price on these. I know they are limited to 1 to 3,000. See, 1 to 3,000. The coats are soft goods. They actually gave them extra hands. And they have the only thing about these is they don't have the right Ring of Honor tag titles. And I think someone asked, and the reason why they didn't put those tag titles with these is because when Tony Khan bought Ring of Honor, apparently there's certain title designs that he doesn't own and can't use, and one of those is the older Ring of Honor tag titles. Now luckily there are people out there that make those tag titles, so getting a set of those, not hurt at all. But I'm gonna try my luck with this and see if I can get them. But if not, then it's all good. I have a Jeff Hardy. I can get a set of the Hardys. It's no real issue, but they look cool. They do look cool for, a 3-pack of figures, or a 2-pack, excuse me. I think the other thing that popped up was these, and I have no idea what this entails. Because this popped up on Ringside this week, and I have no idea what this implies. But apparently they're supposed to get revealed today, sometime today, and it's a Ringside unsanctioned classic superstars. So I don't know if that means that this is like they're doing the Jack's classic superstars, or if this is a whole different wave or a whole different line. But I'm curious. These are supposed to get shown tomorrow, so we'll see. I'm kind of hoping that it's a Sabu, because there was another company that did a Sabu figure and it was absolutely horrendous. And I do need a Sabu. I know Sabu is never going to sign a WWE Legends deal ever. I know they say never because Demolition just signed a they just signed a Legends deal. Haku just signed a Legends deal. So I know they say never, but and the Steiners last year signed a Legends deal. But I know Sabu and a lot of the ECW guys are not going to sign Legends deals for WWE. So we're never going to get Ultimate Editions. We're never going to get elites of those people. The only way is if you do some customizing, do some kit bashing, and that stuff. So we'll see. But if it's like the actual Jack's classic superstars, it's a pass for me because I had those as a kid, and the articulation is kind of not great. Think like a basic figure, but I mean, they were more detailed than a basic figure, but I don't know. I mean, there's a special like nostalgia for me for those classic, like the Ruthless Aggression Jax figures and all those, because I had a whole bunch of them when I was a kid. But I mean, now that Mattel is going back and they're taking those Jax figures and they're giving us those designs, there's no real reason for me to look at them the same way again. But that was a couple of things that popped up. Oh yeah, the Will Ospreay went back up on Ringside. He went for back order until April, so I went ahead and took care of that, even though we're getting a Supreme Collection one, which has way better gear. But that's not going to be until the summertime, and I don't know if I like how it pulls up the fucking Supreme clothing line. I can't afford that. That's too much money. Those are financially set individuals that have those. Let me see. Let me see if I could find that. Where is it? Is it this one? see. Down here. Oh yeah, so it's going to be this gear. I like this gear a lot more. Colors are more vibrant, pop a little bit more. That's more of what he was wearing in Rev Pro New Japan. I mean, I'll settle for this Osprey for right now. I'll have to get him a coat or something. Because the fact that he doesn't have a coat is very, very upsetting. And I also feel like instead of this being a shop AEW exclusive for their event they had in London, I feel like this should have been his Unmatched. Because this gear is just, it's way better. It's more detailed. These colors just pop. I think the only thing he's missing is the IWGP United Kingdom Championship, which they can't make because that is a New Japan title. But Chaos Club Wrestling has that title, so if you were lucky to get that Osprey before he sold out, that's all you need. I'm curious to see how the Sting 3-pack turns out, because I am a little bit intrigued on, where is it? Was it a little bit farther up on here? I am intrigued on the Sting, this one, because we already got a Stinger, a classic Stinger from this line, and they did the Blade Runners version, but I'm intrigued on this Crow Sting. Now obviously they can't, I don't know if they can do a Crow Sting because that's WCW, which Austin has the cooler. It's the Top Picks Austin that's out right now. It's in the same weave with CM Punk and Logan Paul. Should be hitting Walmart's because I saw that whole wave, but I really just wanted the CM Punk from that wave. But the cooler is really cool. Like, you can open it and put the little cans of beer in it. It's cool. It's a cool little igloo cooler. The Fog Toys 112th EAO2 Fantasy Alphabet Series Whimsy 26 Set M. Is that what is that? You'll have to let me know what that is, Gonzo, because I have no idea what the hell that is. Oh shit, I didn't realize I didn't change the sorry people. This is what I was looking at. Sorry, when I said the 3 Stings, I was looking at this. It's obviously the beginning, the middle, and the end of Sting. I think I'm also intrigued because it looks like it's a Joker Sting, which is interesting because Joker Sting was TNA. So I think for me, I'm confused on how the licensing works, because I know they own the rights, or they don't own the rights, but obviously Sting signed a deal with them for merchandising rights to use his likeness. But does his likeness include, because Sting owns his likeness, they can use his looks from WCW, TNA, and now, but just not put that it's from TNA, WCW. So I'm confused because clearly this is a WCW Surfer Sting. And on the box, clearly that is Crow Sting. So I'm curious. And it says Q1, so maybe next month it'll show something. Since Q1 is January, February, March, maybe. Because I am curious though, because if this thing has like an extra, if that thing has like an extra torso piece to make it the, where is it? To make it the singlet, that would be interesting. But I'm also curious about that Sting, because if that's Joker Sting, I remember Joker Sting because I was watching TNA at the time. But this thing, I'm not sure about this thing. I'm sure it's WCW, but what era? I'm not sure. Because yeah, see, this is Joker Sting right here. So I'm not sure. And then this is Surfer Sting. So I don't know. But this is the Osprey I was talking about. That I wish was in this line instead of the black gear. Because just for Osprey, it's so boring when Osprey wears like really vibrant gear, and he's worn vibrant gear in New Japan and Rev Pro. So I mean, that I guess that Osprey will be a placeholder until the spring collection one comes out in the summer, because I want this gear more because it's just more vibrant. And I'm pretty sure he's worn this gear in New Japan. I'm pretty sure. I think. But yeah, so if you need an Osprey, Ringside has them again on back order. Ooh. I believe he does. I think he does own his name. I think he's one of those few that owns his name, so he can pretty much put it on whatever. But I'm just curious how far figure wise they can do Sting before it crosses that legality to, you can't make this because this is WCW Sting. Like, can they make this Crow Sting and just not put WCW, or not? Well, obviously they can't give him the heavyweight title because that's not their title, but I'm curious. I mean, I think regardless, I would probably get this box set because this would be something cool to get signed. Because I think Stig is doing like his last run of con appearances to where he's signing stuff in the face paint, and I think after that he's not going to do the face paint anymore. Because I know he was at MegaCon. I don't know if he'll be at Fan Expo this year in Dallas. I don't know. But I think that would be something cool to get signed. Like if he signed the outside of it and I put it in like a defender box or something to keep the signature protected, I think that would be cool. Or have him sign the inside. But yeah, majority of these things that got shown, I don't know if that stuff will what's it called? That fucking puppet was so fucking funny. That shit was so funny. The fact that they haven't capitalized on that damn puppet is insane. They're sitting on money doing that. But yeah. But yeah, I guess I'll have to figure it out in the morning if they show it in the morning what this is, because I'm interested if this is Jack's bringing, if they're bringing back the Jack's figures, if this is for like the Mattel stuff, if this is for the Jazzwares stuff, I don't know. But we're gonna see, and then I think I may be wrong, and Jeff can correct me, but I think it's not this weekend. I think it's next weekend is Toy Fair. So, you know, we might be seeing some more Mattel stuff then, more wrestling figures that haven't been shown. So I'm not too sure, but I'm interested. I mean, if this includes like ECW people that we're not going to get figures of from like Mattel, then that would be interesting. Next weekend. Let's see. What is this? Border model, Queen Anne model. Let's see. Fog toys. I'm gonna have to pull this up on the. I have to pull this up on here. Give me a second. Let me pull up. Well, speaking of, gun damn it, I wish I had pulled the trigger on that gun girl, that third party Rebecca, because she is completely sold out everywhere. And I should have pulled the trigger on her whenever Mython told me about it, and I didn't. I did not. And I know Jada is doing a Rebecca, but I would rather. Whoa, these are very, very expensive. If this is what you're referring to. Let's see. Fantasy Alphabet Series 26. I believe this is what I just found. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, I think this is what. I believe this is what Gonzo was talking about. And these are 1/12 scale, and they have soft goods. These look pretty cool. I don't know about that second face. That's I'm not sure we can show that on YouTube. I don't think YouTube would appreciate that. That second face, they might take that and think it's something else. She's got like a drill gun. That is cool. This bike is very cool. No, why the fuck would they have her posed with that that face? Why not just have her posed like that? See, that head sculpt is good. This other head sculpt, it's like I think Woody would call it a fought face. Yeah, see? She's like, I got a fought. It's interesting, but I don't know. 164 is... I think if it was just... If you could get just the figure by itself and you don't get the weird raptor thing... I think, is this the one that... Was this the one that... Gonzo put 2? And then I wait for Doomsday and Tim Drake. I'm passing for now. You were looking for... Oh, the Julia Hart. I got her. I found almost that whole wave at a Walmart I don't usually go to. And so I bought her. I took the soft goods off. I put them in the wash. And I let them air dry and I put them back on. Let's see. And Queen Anne. I think this is it right here, the Queen Anne pirate. She's cool. She's cool. She's got a little spunk. I like the little treasure chest is cool. I like this little turtle. Now I see why Gonzo's. It's just. I see why Gonzo suggests that we take a look at this on stream. She's got some extra accessories, it seems, some interchangeable pieces. Now I'm wondering, is the map plastic or is that paper? Let me see. Weapons. Okay, well, thanks Gundam for being specific. Because if the map is like it looks like plastic, which I would prefer, because if it's paper, then that's just gonna deteriorate over time. The little barrel is cool. The treasure chest is cool. This weird like turtle, robot turtle, the vehicle thing is interesting. She's got a hook hand. Is it clean? That could pass as April O'Neil. Big old biddies and back problems. just got all the pirate booty. Yeah, I would assume that she's got some back problems. That's why she is laying down in this picture. She caught you looking. How much is this? How much are they asking for this? Oh, full price, unknown for now. Awesome. What the hell is that? This looks like something Kaiju Kitty needs. This weird, chibi, disproportionate Godzilla. I don't know if Kaiju is in here, but Kaiju, look, they got something for here. It's up there for you for your Godzilla collection. This weird, like, chibi, super disproportionately built Godzilla. That looks like... It looks... He looks like if you told a kindergartner to draw you a picture of what they thought Godzilla looked like, and this is exactly the build they would give you. Kind of like built like a dinosaur chicken nugget, like a dino nuggie. And they want $115 for this. It doesn't move. It does nothing. It's there for comedic value. But let me see. So Roll Keeper sent me this earlier. Apparently there is a new addition to the snail shell. There is a new addition to the snail shell line, which I think it was what the hell was it called? Alien? I think, was it Snail Shell Alien? I don't know if they have her on here yet. Let's see. They do not, sadly. Well, I guess we'll have to go to Big Bad Toy Store then, because I believe she's on Big Bad Toy Store. So we're gonna have to look there. But there is a new edition. Oh yeah, she's down there. So these went up for pre-order. Now I only pre-ordered the symbiote suit, which, listen, I know I'm gonna get some heat. Alright, I know I'm gonna get some heat because it doesn't have the butterfly joints, but this is a really nice Spider-Man suit design. I like that it has the veins, like the, well, not the veins, but like the texture, like the symbiote texture in it, and the cool like symbiote web effect thing is pretty fucking cool. To me, it's cool. And I like the texture of it instead of being smooth like the Mafex one that Jeff has, or like the Secret Wars one where it's just all smooth. This one has like texture and bumps and like the indents and stuff like that. Like it's an actual symbiote that's latched onto him. So I kind of like that, and I caved in for the Black Cat. So I don't usually do the Marvel figures, but I kind of like this Black Cat. Like, I always liked this design since the first Spider-Man game. So it was a purchase. It was a purchase for me. Now I kind of wish her whip, like, actually. Is that a whip? What the hell is that? A wand. A wand? A wand, okay. I didn't play the second Spider-Man, so I don't know why she has a wand. I'm pretty sure Black Cat's supposed to have a whip. But yeah, they're all up there if you want it. why they didn't put the... Why they didn't put this... Hang on. There's a picture of the fucking box. Why they didn't put the actual, like, Peter Parker, like, regular Peter Parker Spider-Man suit in this wave? I don't know. The Puerto Rican suit is pretty cool. Yeah, those are the only two I really cared about. The other one's probably a pass. Maybe I'll get the Venom. We'll see. But this is what Rollkeeper showed me. The Loungewear Aileen is apparently the newest addition to the snail shell figures. So she's just in like a long t-shirt. And she comes with glasses. There's some other pictures on here. I don't know if can show those other accessories that she comes with, but one of them is a bit questionable. But she's up for pre-order right now, $79.99, $8 non-refundable down payment, and I have the bunny girl version, which I think she's cool. And then when I was looking at that, I didn't even realize they had this one, which is like a tactical mead, which is kind of cool. Which I might have to look and see if Gundam has this or not, but she kind of looks cool. Like, I don't know why, but it reminds me of the little armory figures that Figma did, that they still do. Now those might be a little bit smaller than her, but I don't know. I think she looks cool. She's got like her little ammo pouches, her little rig she's got going on, her tactical boots, her knee pads, and the rifle she comes with is pretty cool. And I think you can interchange. I think you can interchange the... Yeah, like you take the suppressor off and you can switch out the stuff on this rifle, I think. Oh, probably not. Nope, never mind then. Oh, I think you can only take the you can change out the buttstock and the suppressor, I think, but that's quite a bit of stuff. I mean, the extra pairs of hands, the extra magazines. The rifle itself is nice. So, you know, they got options. This one I thought was cool too. The Moonwalker. Why she has a giant... Why she has like a giant hand that comes out of a suitcase. I have no fucking idea. Why is she carrying around a suitcase? Why is she driving it like it got a motor, like it's a motorized suitcase? I don't know. These are questions that I feel need to be asked. Why is she relying so much on the suitcase? I like that she's got that little she's got like a little Samus from Metroid little pistol. The weird rock hand thing. I don't know. She's got extra arms if you don't want her with these. The jacket. She's got the extra hands, extra faces. I don't know what the hell that is. Is that a chicken wing? What the hell is that? Hang on. We need to We need to go back and investigate this. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Is that a chicken leg? What is that? It is a chicken leg. I was right. So she comes with a chicken leg. I mean, it's an interesting accessory, considering that a majority of these snail shell girls are usually more like explicit figures. And then of course I do need the zombie, the mummy, which will probably go on my, I'll probably put her on my shelf with my Elvira. I think that would be an interesting combo. Her and Elvira. Let's see. I think that Godzilla was Sifubi. Amazon has Amazon is doing Kingpin. I wonder who's getting Venom then. So the Spider-Man, wow, 120. Good lord. Or 40 on Amazon. Jeez. 120 for a damn Marvel Legend is, that is a bit, I think that might be a pass for me. Oh, is Big Bad Toy Store selling skate decks now? Oh shit, is this like an actual... Does it have the grip tape too, or is it just a... Oh, I don't think it has the... No, it doesn't have the grip tape. Ah, what a fucking bummer. That's a bummer. I would feel bad for buying it and putting trucks on it and wheels and using it as an actual board because it's limited to 1,985 pieces. So I would feel bad if I skated it, but I always did want a skate deck. That was the Madrid. I always liked the I mean, this isn't a skate deck. This is more of like a cruiser. This is more of a cruiser board. Like a skate deck would be a little bit more thinner. It's more thinner and the curves are more pronounced. Here this is more of a cruiser deck. That's more of what my my Santa Cruz board looks like. I kind of want the little keychain. Keychain is cool. Where's Grandpa? Where's Grandpa Shane to come here and tell me about how back in his day they used to have he used to skateboard. Used to skateboard back in the day. I still think they need to put him a little bit cheaper. He's been on here for a while, and this guy is just one giant hulk of plastic. Like, there's no articulation in the body itself. I think you could only rotate the head side to side. Has no real articulation in the if the fucking thing would load. So yeah, there's only really articulation in the arms. I think there's like barely any articulation. Yeah, there's no real articulation in the legs except here. I think there's no articulation in the torso, and the head only swivels. So he's cool and he reminds me of Space Invaders, but I think 80 is still too much for him. And I think the last time I went to Dallas Vintage Toys, they put all these on sale because they just could not get them to move. They had all their Cosmic Legions and Mythic Legion stuff on sale. And like, I want to get one of these to try, but it's just like, I don't know, dude. I don't know if the price justifies what I'm getting. What I'm getting for the price. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're beautiful figures, right? They're nice, nicely detailed, but it's just the articulation is so, it's so outdated. It's like, for fuck's sake, would it hurt you to put another joint in those arms? Like, if she had double jointed arms, I would be like, yeah, I'd pay the 37. But my god, the single jointed arms is just, I can't even tell. Let me see the back of her. Are those single jointed too? Oh, single joints in the fucking legs too. Oh, we can't be having that. Not these days. We can't be having no double jointed, no single jointed arms and legs. Does she have double jointed legs? Fucking hell, she has single jointed legs too. Yeah, I can't justify the $37 for those. Probably asleep. I know he's got to even out the concrete in the morning. Fuck, man. I don't know. Does anyone collect the Cosmic Legion stuff? And if so, do you like them? Do you feel they're worth $37? Because like I said, I like the sculpt. The sculpt is nice. You know, like, I would get the Frankenstein because he looks cool. But I mean, and all that would look cool on my shelf, which is gonna get arranged tomorrow. It's gonna get arranged because I'm adding another bookshelf, so some stuff is gonna get rearranged, and I think all my horror figures on the top shelf, I think we're gonna rearrange some people and move them to a different shelf. I think like, I think that's justified for $70 because you get all this extra, and you get all this extra stuff. I mean, that's a lot of stuff, but you know, that's just me. Oh, I thought this was a Gundam. That is not a Gundam, but I thought it was. Oh, I got these on pre-order too. The Sagat and the Akuma. I was looking at these because I do love Adventure Time. I have a soft spot for for Adventure Time. I remember watching it when it first came out. And getting to meet Olivia Olson, who voices Marceline, and getting her to sign my little Marceline figurine was cool, and getting to talk to her was cool. So but I just don't know where I would put it in my collection. I think that's the one thing. Oh, they got Mafex. Since Jeff is here, let's look at Mafex. What the hell? When did he put his lightsabers together? I don't remember that. That's cool. That is a very cool. It's a cool little extra head sculpt. What the hell is that? When the hell did he start carrying a lightsaber like this? I don't remember this. I don't remember that. So Aquaman looks cool. Oh, that's a cool effect. It's a cool little effect piece. $130 though. That's a bit steep. This Hush looks nice. Hush Batman. I like the that's a good Bruce Wayne head sculpt. I like the subtle well, I don't know if it's the lighting in these pictures, but I like the kind of slight dry airbrushing on here to kind of give it those comic lines and to bring out those extra little sculpted like muscle parts. It's kind of cool. I assume he has extra hands in that. Oh no, he doesn't. He just has those two hands. Does he not come with extra hands? Surely those can't be the only hands he comes with. Or were they just too lazy to put the picture with all the extra hands? I'm debating on opening these Jay and Silent Bomb figures I got. Hey, what's going on, Frank? They're Mythic Legions and Figure Obscura. The Headless Horseman. Oh yeah, I saw that at DVT. I almost got it. The voice actor who voices the dog was Bender, and the Joker. Oh, he was Bender. He was supposed to have 2 sabers in Empire, but that got vetoed. In an old poster he's seen with 2 sabers. That's the best Batman on the market. If you want to see it in the raw, comes with 4 sets of hands. I wonder why they were too. I guess they were too lazy to take a picture with all the extra hands. Because that is very misleading. To just show those, just to show those 2 hands, and that's a very misleading picture. I don't appreciate that, BBTS. I don't appreciate your misleading pictures. Skillmonger looks nice. It's a good head sculpt. That is it's a pretty good head sculpt. I like that they did give him this head here, because not even Hasbro gave you the extra, or they never even gave us this head sculpt where he has his hair braided in the back. I believe this is the Robin that Jeff was talking about. So we're gonna take a look at this here. See what Mafex has got cooking for Robin. This is very nice. This is a very nice Robin. Let's see. Now, is that bow staff metal, or is that painted to look like metal? Because if that's just painted, it's pretty nice detail. Like the cape looks good. They didn't do the what's it called with them. Okay, this head sculpts look good. Yeah, that's a nice cape. Yeah, this Robin is nice. And it's set for November. So at least it gives you a little extra time. Is that... I could have swore this Jubilee came out. Maybe I was mistaking it for something else, but I could have swore this Jubilee already came out. Maybe I was wrong. Hell, I could have swore that Cyclops came out already. And I could have swore this Return to Superman already came out. And that Hush already came out, I thought. I just want to look at this Batman. No, this is a different, because I know Mafex did a previous Nightmare Batman, and the quality was not great, because I think that's when Mafex first started doing like the movie figures. This looks nice. I like the like dry brushing on the wraps. Like all the metal here is like rusted for his gauntlets. He's got like the bullet holes, and all this is like starting to get discolored and it's all dirty. It's fucking nice. It's a very nice Batman. Like the little extra detail with the sand, like the dirt catching onto there, the airbrushing. This is very nice. This is a very nice Batman. This is a very nice Batman. He's 114, so he's a little more pricier than it's a little bit more pricier than the Hush Batman. Let me look at this Jubilee. August, okay. Already off the bat, I like that the coat is soft goods. It's a plus. She looks cool. Like she doesn't look she's got like the pissed off head, but I like the stern head. She's not too mad, but she's like not too happy. She's kind of annoyed. And I like the bubblegum. Little bubblegum face is cool. And she's got the cool effect pieces. It's pretty nice. It's a good Tobey Maguire head scan. That's pretty good. It's a good Tobey head scan. It pains me that they can't do the original suit from the first movie, because I have so much fucking nostalgia for that first Spider-Man movie. Like I had it on VHS, and I watched it so much that I fucked up the VHS tape. And it would like static. The TV would static before it started playing. So yeah, I fucked up my thing. This is also another figure and most of the movie Mayfix. This is a updated one. Those are all new. She hasn't yet did an inner and outer. Still need that Batman. 4 sets of hand. Needed something from Amazon. I need to add a figure since I have an excuse. We can look at Amazon after this. They might have. Listen. So I have the NECA Megan, but like I was telling one of my inspirations for even getting back into YouTube was like from Mock SME Toys, that Mayfix might have me for this Megan, because even though I have the NECA version, the soft goods makes it look more accurate to the movie. And just something about this version, this Mayfix version of her, just looks so spot on to the movie. So they might have me for that. The battle damage head looks fucking awesome. She's got the nail gun. She's got the pesticide sprayer. She's got the pen, the hammer, the paper cutter, blade. So I feel you, Jeff. I feel you, because they might have me for this Megan. So I feel that. I absolutely feel that. But let's look at Amazon here. See what we can find. You see if they have that. Well, I think Gonzo already got that top picks. That top picks Austin. So can't help you with that. But I did get the I did get 2 new wrestling figures. I got that top pick CM Punk, which is in the MSG gear, the Madison Square Garden gear. And I got the Elite 113 CM Punk that has the Macho Man gear. So the pink trunks with the white stars, yellow knee pads, and the black and white kick pads. So let's see. Let's look at classified series and see if there's anything. Oh yeah, I was looking at these LED lights. So I could put myself back up on here. I was looking at those LED lights because I wanted to do a. I was thinking about doing a cyberpunk dio for whenever the Edge Runners figures come out, so I have something to take a picture with. But I was trying to find LED lights that I could run on the dio that I could cut, but whenever I cut them, it won't kill the whole feed for the LED lights. So I'm still on the hunt for those. So while I'm waiting for this to load, because it's being slow as shit, and I don't know why. I'm gonna see if I can find a figure for Gonzo. I think Jeff already beat me to it. But I think it also might help if I close a majority of these, because it's being very, very slow. But I think it also depends on what you're looking for it onto, because there are some good good figures out there. What the hell was that? Oh god. Were they even gone? They weren't even gone that long. Alright, well, let me see if I can close this and just reopen another tab. Because clearly it's not. Clearly it's not working. Gonzo, what kind of figures are you? What are you looking for, sir? In terms of figures. Because we are gonna help you figure it out. Thursdays at 9. I haven't done it tonight, so I had to find my way to slide that into the stream. Let's see. Why is Xandar $34.99 on Amazon? Why is Leatherneck $36? Let's see. Well, you could get a Marine Sniper. She's $29. You get another Iron Grenadier bat for $24.99. They have crimson bats for $16. Mayfix 2-pack for under $100. Looking for a good deal. I've had to cut back since I have. Oh, nice! Congrats, Gonza. After 40 years, it's time to reproduce. Scope to that crimson bat. Nice. 5 in the box. Gonzo is slowly turning into. Gonzo is slowly having the problem that Avi has, where he's just gonna start having a closet. One day he's gonna just open the closet and everything's just gonna pour out. Shit. Let me see. I'm not really seeing. Yeah, I think right now it's just one of those times where it's just very dry. Like there's not really a lot. There's not really a lot out there to get. Oh, they got the Croc. They got the Croc for $22.99. And he's the final boss, the Croc, with his expensive vest. And he has a chain, some extra hands, and a microphone. That one should have came with the belt. Should have came with the People's title. I'm just saying. Should have came with the People's title. I did just order. I just ordered some belt fodder from Figure Toy Company. Your screen. Gonzo, I'm waiting for the damn thing to load. I'm looking at the shit on my phone because I can't get the fucking thing. I can't get it to load up. Like this shit is being extremely. Oh, hang on. I got a fucking dinosaur of a computer here. That I genuinely just need to get a new computer, I think, at this point, but we have other priorities we need to take care of first before we do any of that. Yeah, this is that Croc. This is the Croc. He'll always be the Croc to me. He will no longer be the Rock. He will be the Croc. He'll be the people's Croc. Because the man's ego has earned him the Croc. Mr. I can't lose in a movie. I can't lose in a movie. He has to end in a draw. Such a stupid fucking. It's a dumb. It's like, sir, you're playing a character. You're playing in a movie. You're acting in a movie. I think you losing in a movie is not going to affect your stock at all. I think it would be more believable if your character got his ass whooped. Mr. I'm not gonna lose to the fucking I'm not gonna lose to Superman. Black Adam wouldn't lose to Superman. I'm trying to see if I can find a picture while I'm waiting for the fucking thing to load so I can show you the oh look, they already have Superman shirts. They're already getting out that oh, there we go. Here you go, Gonzo. Upload pictures. They turn 18. He put that in his contract because he didn't want to become a heavy, which is where you play a villain just to have the shit kicked out of you. It kills a career, and Black Adam could take soups. All I know is I never saw Black Adam, and I remember that my coworkers invited me to go see Black Adam, and I was like, you know what, you guys go ahead, enjoy yourselves. I'm not gonna watch it. Trying to see if I could get a picture of him with the vest. With the vest and the oh, there you go. The fucking picture, his fucking picture of the package. It looks like he's pointing at himself. He's like, yes, that is me. That is me, the Croc, staring at you. The Croc is in the package, pointing his finger at the Croc, who is staring at you intensely. Yeah, see, this is the figure. It's not bad. It's not a bad figure. I like the what's it called? The I like the vest. And I bought a what's it called already? A figure toy company. They had like a Brahma, I think it was called the Raging Bull belt, and I was gonna turn that into the people's title, because I'm not buying no Ultimate Edition Rock. It's essentially the same figure that's already come out. It just has the people's title, and frankly that title should have just came with this figure anyway. So, but it's a nice figure, you know. Obviously, I'd keep the glasses. I would keep the glasses on the figure because otherwise, it just looks dumb. Here he looks like a fucking cookie puss without the glasses. But I mean, $22. Get you a Croc for the collection. Get you the final boss of the Croc. This is that CM Punk that I have with the Macho Man gear. I already have the Kyrie Sane. I do need this Tyler Bate. I need him for my NXT shelf. I do need this Drew McIntyre too, because I do need a Drew. That Ciampa, I'm gonna wait and see if at Comic-Con they show a Gargano that goes with that Ciampa, because this is his tag team gear, so I don't know why they didn't. I want this Bray Wyatt though. I already have the Fiend, but I want this Bray Wyatt because even though the match was a shitty match, but just to see Bray Wyatt back in the ring one more time before he passed away, due to complications from COVID, I kind of need it. I want it, but I also kind of need the figure too, because I mean, this was Bray's last match, and this was the last time we saw Bray before he passed. So, and I still kick myself every day that when WrestleMania was down here at AT&T Stadium, I could have met Bray Wyatt. He was literally at the Fort Worth Convention Center, and he was here for WrestleCon. And I was like, no, why am I going to go take the trip? Then I got to stand in line. And his line is probably already going to be long. I'll just wait till next time they come. And there was no next time because he had already passed away. Not that long after. So pretty sad. I do eventually need to get this Finn, but I've heard not great things about this figure. And frankly, I just want the Chase version of this Finn Balor where instead of the white, this is all black and has purple accents. So I'll just wait till they show up in the store, see if I can find the Chase. It's Logan Paul's stupid ass with his... I like the little Prime bottle. It's the only thing I like about this stupid ass figure. It has the little Prime bottle because it's a cool little prop. There's our soon-to-be WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Jey Uso. You can't see it on my screen, but eat for our soon-to-be new champion. They got Solo Sikoa. I still kind of want this Seth Rollins with the Elton John gear. $26. It's not bad. Ooh, and it's free. Ooh, it's free same-day delivery. $26. $26. I like this gear. It's very Elton John. It's very Elton John. I think that's why I like it. I can't remember what fucking gear or what this was from. I think this was from WrestleMania. But I like this gear. So I might, he's on sale. And this goofy ass Rey Mysterio is on sale too. I didn't pick up this Rey because it's just very, I don't know, it's just very bland. Even though I know this was his debut, or this was like his early WWE run when he had the cool ass theme. He didn't have the POD theme yet. He had the other one. The Who's That Jumping Out the Sky? R-E-Y Mysterio. Here we go. That one I remember because I had SmackDown vs. Raw on the PlayStation 2. Those were good days. You would boot up the PlayStation and you'd be met with either Tori Wilson, Stacy Keibler, Trish Stratus, who else? But they would do like a little dance for you. They do like a little smexy dance on the little loading screen and it would play music. So it'd be like Stacy Keibler doing a little smexy dance to like Worlds Collide by Power Man 5000 or Firefly by Branky Benjamin, which is a great solid fucking song too. That or even what is that fucking song with Public Enemy and Anthrax? Bring the Noise. That was also on that soundtrack too. This is that Top Picks punk that I have. Still need a Sandman, but I'm not paying $30 for no fucking Sandman. That is That's not happening. I have this Cody. I got it from Hello Dope Toys. And it's a good Cody. The head scans are not to my liking, and his head is all smushy on his shoulder, so you'll have to do the old-fashioned hot glue trick to get that to fit. Speaking of Trick, they got Trick Williams, which is at Walmart right now. So when I go back to work on Thursday, I will be buying him, and he'll be going on my shelf. I do need this Rey Mysterio too. This Great Muta tribute gear, Rey Mysterio. Hey, it's Tony D. Hey, yo! He's defending his title next week against Sean Spears, which I know Tony cannot be. I know our Tony is not too happy about that. That Tony D might be losing that title. I need the Seth Rollins, but I'm gonna swap the head because I don't like that he's always yelling. It reminds me of the Jax figures I had as a kid. They were always yelling. That's your Stratus. Not a bad Trish Stratus. They had one of the Bushwhackers. They got LA Knight. Which is actually oh fuck, what gear was this? So it's based off one of the Jordans. One of the sets of Jordans. We're talking about shoes and Woody's not here. They got that 2-pack with Papa Shango. I still need to get one of these refs to try. Let's see. They got Farouk looking like a Masters of the Universe character. Bobby Lashley. Yeah, Shannon Stax Lorenzo, who is actually married to Santino Marella's daughter in real life. I do want this little lowrider, but I had to wait for that to go on sale for me to get that to customize. I bought this off of eBay. This is in the mail. I'm not keeping it as this though. I really only needed it for the arms. So I'm gonna pop the arms off of this and put it on another Finn Balor. I'm working on something at the moment. Let's see. They do not really have that many WWE figures on here, do they? At least not good ones. I wish I bought this set when Big Bad Toy Store had it. The SummerSlam wave with the custody of Dominic. When I was watching wrestling, it was an interesting time. I think this is the Stone Cold that Gonzo was talking about with the little cooler. And that I thought it Breaking Benjamin in years. Vegas local boys, good dudes, nice guys, paid well for security. Nice. Feels more Liberace. That's pretty good. Was a watch once. I think I might get that croc. It was just a movie. Oh shit. Oh yeah, 50. Yeah, I do need her too for my to go with the Fiend. Yeah, I like Breaking Benjamin. They're on my list. They're on my list of bands to see in person. These are cool. These Ninja Turtle ones. I feel like the only ones that were really worth getting was the Roman Reigns Shredder and the Cody Rhodes Casey Jones. See, I'm glad I bought this Rhea Ripley. So look, now she's $22. I'm gonna put that on that new Elite whenever she eventually comes out in like 50 years. I like this Rey Mysterio too, but I don't know why they don't give him like holding hands, like, you know, hands where you could put a microphone or a chair or something. They just always give him fists and these like grabbing hands. I need that Dominic Mysterio too. I need a Scott Steiner. They had to do more Scott Steiners, dude. Come on, Mattel, give Big Papa Pump some love. The man could cut some fucking promos, though. The man has cut some promos in his time. I still think the Purple Warrior and the Steiner Mouth one is good, but the Purple Warrior one is so fucking funny. Because he calls it Ric Flair. Hey, Ric Flair, you old bastard. I know you're a limousine riding, jet flying son of a gun. You should have took a cab and fixed your crooked yellow teeth. He's got more loose skin than a Shar-Pei puppy. I saw this LWO 5-pack. This one's still on my list. It is not for that price. But it is an exclusive. It's a Mattel Creations exclusive. But I love this gear. This was from WrestleMania Backlash in Puerto Rico. Really cool. And really the highlight of this is, well, also I love the fact that Rey Mysterio has like the fucking Shark Boy from he's got like the fucking Shark Boy from TNA mask. But the Selena Vega has the fucking Puerto Rican flag, which is awesome. And like I genuinely want, because that is a dope ass figure. So I think if Mattel Creations has a sale, I might have to fucking buy this pack. Just because, I mean, that's just awesome. It's representation. Yeah, they do not have any good fucking figures on here, really. I think that Bray Wyatt and maybe the Croc was another one. But I mean, those aren't like have to get figures. I think Big Bad Toyster has some stuff on here though. Let's see. I was looking at this though. So sadly, this Vampiro is on pre-order, because otherwise I would have scooped him up in a heartbeat. Because as much as I don't fuck with the Juggalo like ICP ass face paint. I do like this face paint. And he comes with that awesome fucking title, which is actually for a promotion. Oh god, what? WSX, which they're not a promotion anymore, but they were for like 2 years, I think. And he was like one of 2 people to hold this title. But I mean, it's Vampiro, dude. He's got butterfly joints. He's got double jointed arms, legs. The cool face paint, extra hands. So I have it on pre-order. It's just February, but I haven't gotten an email yet, so I don't know. But this is the one that I'm looking at here. Is the Taya Valkyrie. And she does have the little. She has the little dog, one of her dogs. She has like the bloody face, the extra hands, and that pink staple gun, which is cool. Cool little accessory. So obviously, if I pull the trigger on it, it's gonna sit in my pile of loot with my ghost face and my Tiffany Stratton. This one is cool too. I'm not familiar with this wrestler, but I like the title. That title is cool. It is the Legends of Lucha Libre World Championship title, which is interesting. I wanted this Vampiro because this is like older Vampiro, and he has like the face paint. It reminds me of Lucha Underground, but look at the box. How fucking cool this box is. This shit is awesome. It's a cool ass box. I think this was a New York Toy Fair. Exclusive, or it was some sort of exclusive to one of the toy shows. So pretty cool though. So yeah, if you need a Vampiro, they got it on the Toy Store. They also have the Laredo Kid. Not familiar with him either. Again, I do always watch the matches on YouTube, so pretty cool though. They did a Conan too, but it was more like older, or like younger Conan, not like a WCW one, like Lady Maravella. I actually looked up one of her matches that was fucking crazy. She threw her opponent into like a she threw her into the crowd, and she landed on like a fucking on like a pile of like set up chairs. And she has like a little selfie stick. I think it's not in here for some odd reason. It's not in here, but yeah, it's a selfie stick. So yeah, maybe Taya Valkyrie might be bought tonight. We shall see. Let's take a look though and see if we find anything. If not, then the Seth Rollins might be purchased tonight then. Let's see. I already got that on pre-order. They have the one. See, they have that Seth Rollins right here. Interesting. Oh, I do need another Kushida because I lost his extra hands. It's an option. God, this Trish Stratus is fucking terrible. Charging $14.29 for this abomination is absolute highway robbery. This is probably the worst fucking Trish Stratus head scan I've ever seen in my fucking life. This looks like... She looks like a blow-up doll. It's not a good... That is not a good fucking head scan. This MVP, not bad for 17 bucks. If I remember correctly, this is his kill. Is this his Killmonger gear? Actually, I can't remember. Can't remember if this was his Killmonger gear or not. I think it was, but they had to change some things. Oh no, maybe not. I could have swore that was from the Royal Rumble, though. Maybe not. It's a good figure, though. They had Sensational Sherry. They had Tony D again. Oh, ew. Again, I think like a majority of these are like pre-orders. Fucking hell. This isn't a bad... So the head skin is better, but this head looks so fucking strange on this body. Like it looks... Again, she's got like smushy head. Like it's smushed on the shoulders. Like they don't know how to properly drill their the sockets for the inside of their head sculpts. They either sit too low or they sit too high, and rarely do they ever sit properly on the neck. It looks like she has no fucking neck. But this is in the wave where you can build Nicholas, which if you don't know who Nicholas is, he's like a kid to one of the refs, and he won the tag team titles with Braun Strowman at WrestleMania 34, I think, at 35. It was something. This Ilya Dragunov is a good figure. I have this figure. I have the Kevin Owens on pre-order. So Raquel Gonzalez, I might pull the trigger on for 13 bucks. Let's see. If they still have Wesley on sale, Nash Carter, I might get MSK. Because I liked them in NXT. Oh, they're pretty deadly on here. They got the dead man. And an Undertaker. Gonzo, I don't know if you need an Undertaker, but they got an Undertaker. They got the dead man. I still don't know why they haven't made like a 2002 Undertaker. They gotta make a 2002 Undertaker where he has shorter hair and he's got like the trench coat when he used to come out to Limp Bizkit. Yeah, they both Kit Wilson and Elton Prince from Pretty Deadly. Damn, Ronda Rousey for $12. Randy Orton. Oh, they got Trick Williams right there. Let's see. They got Surgically Superior Charlotte at $14.99. They got Drew for 15, which isn't bad. And I think that's it. Like I said, it's pretty Taker is probably my favorite wrestler of all time, at least in the 90s. See, I didn't like I've said, I didn't start watching WWE until probably 2005, I think, and Taker was still coming out, I think, to Limp Bizkit at the time. He was still on the bike, I think, or maybe it was just when he had switched back over to being the Dead Man Undertaker. But let me tell you something, man. Undertaker put Limp Bizkit. He elevated Limp Bizkit just a little bit more. Oh yeah, this is the Ultimate Edition Croc I was talking about. He'll always be named on here. He will always be called the Croc. What the fuck? Didn't I just fucking pre-order? Didn't I just order this fucking thing? Get the fuck out of here. No way, I just ordered this and they just got more in. I'm gonna be so pissed. I just fucking bought this fucking thing. And if this thing tells me that, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. If I just bought this Osprey and it said seeing his intro live was super cool. Oh, do tell Gonzo. Which era of Taker did you see live? Was it 90s, 2000, or was it another one? Bell? Oh, there we go. I know it shows back order. Okay, I was about to be mad. I was about to be like, dude, if I just bought this fucking thing and it just went from back order to in stock. Yeah, this is the Croc I was telling you about. So we've already gotten this Ultimate Edition Croc before. Literally same fucking gear, same head scans, same hands. Before, it just came with a different title, and he didn't have these. He didn't have the soft goods. But for some fucking reason, they decided to just give him soft good pants to put on, but they kept him with his fucking wrestling boots on. So it looks so fucking ridiculous that he has fucking wrestling boots on. Unless this is from... So did he just take his vest and his pants off? Oh, maybe that's what it's from. But he didn't even come in the fucking glasses. So he has glasses in the picture, but he comes with no fucking glasses. The Crocs glasses are not included. I want this fucking Great Muda though, but I missed the pre-order on it. Although Hella Dope Toys has it on pre-order. This looks awesome though. This Great Muda looks awesome. Looks so cool. But yeah, ringside also has like nothing for me. Nothing for me as of recent. So let's look at Hella Dope Toys real quick. While I still decide whether or not I want to order, yeah, we're gonna Hella guys. We're gonna go to Hella Dope Toys. We're gonna take a look at what they got over there. So let's see. They have LA Knight. They have Rey Mysterio. They are sold out of Dominic Mysterio, but they do have Tony D'Angelo. They had Trish Stratus. They had anyone else? Is that it? I guess that's it. Shows Elite 108 is in stock, but I don't. Elganza, they have them for $18 on Hella Dope Toys. Not sure if you happen to not sure if you happen to care, but let's see. All right, there we go. Pulled up a little bit more. So they have Finn Balor. They got let's see. Surgically Superior Charlotte again. They got Trish Stratus. They have that Seth Rollins that I was looking at. They had Jade Cargill on pre-order. They had Damian Priest on pre-order. The Croc again. 116 Kevin Owens. Great Muda. Oh, they have that Seth Rollins. I like that pink gear though. Oh, these are on sale right now. The Super Action stuff is on sale. The little arcade games. Let's see. Yeah, JD McDumbass, because he fucking concussed himself live on Raw, and I witnessed it. That's a nice Mr. Perfect. Good head scan. Good head scan. Let's see. Duke Hudson, who doesn't even work for the fucking company anymore because he was released. Lexus King with probably the most disappointing head sculpt for his first figure. Tommaso Ciampa sold out. I have the Jimmy Uso. It's a very good figure. But yeah, I think it's just very dry right now, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of like figures. Just like very dry. It's like a oh shit, sorry. Sorry, Gonzo. The Attitude Era. That's awesome. It's rockin' Austin. That's awesome. So, alright, I think we got it showing now. Do we? Awesome. So, yeah, they got that 107 Taker for $18. So, it's on sale. They do have the Ultimate Edition Finn Balor. They got Rey Mysterio. They got Surgically Superior Charlotte. I think this Becky Lynch gear, I think is supposed to be Banshee from X-Men. I think is what that gear is supposed to be. Which it's not a bad figure, but it's, man, she's had more interesting gears. Is it Trish Stratus again? Is that Seth Rollins again? I'd get it just to head swap it. Yeah, Jay Cargill, Tony D'Angelo, ayo. The Croc again. They have the Great Muda on pre-order right now, so if I were you and you want the Great Muda, I'd go ahead and pre-order it right now, because pretty much everywhere else the pre-order sold out. I have that 116 Kevin Owens on pre-order. I do kind of want this LA Knight, but I don't like that fucking head sculpt, dude. It's not a good head sculpt. And then they have the super action stuff for $10 off right now. And I think that's it in terms of like stuff they have in stock and on pre-order. But like I said, it's like pretty dry right now in terms of like figures. But I think because Gonzo ordered something off Amazon, I might order something off of Amazon now. So thanks, Gonzo, you enabler. Let's see. What is that? Bailey. Jesus, why did that Bailey go up to like fucking $30? That's crazy. Alright, can you close the fucking thing? That shut off my screen. Trying to clear my cart here. Oh, I need those. Shit, I need those lights too for my I need those lights for my thing. For my diorama. I've been known to enable. I got the croc in the 3-pack, my yeah. I do need these lights. I need these lights for my dio, so I might have to get those lights. Man. Fuck. Decisions. Here, do I get... Well, to go with my lights, I'm not just going to buy the lights by themselves. But the... Oh man, the question is... Do I get the Bray Wyatt? The Ultimate Edition Bray Wyatt? Do I get the Ultimate Edition Rey Mysterio? Or do I get myself a referee? The lights are enough for discussion because I'm buying the lights because I need those for my... I need those for the entrance stage. But... Alright, chat, what should I do? Should I get the Rey Mysterio? Should I get the referee? Or should I get the Ultimate Edition Bray Wyatt? Oh shit. Shit, hang on. Let me show the choices again. Alright, so I'm getting these lights for the diorama. These jewelry lights. Someone in one of the groups pointed me in the direction of these lights. And I appreciate them for that. So the question is, I'm getting a figure as well. Now, do I get the Bray Wyatt? Do I get the Rey Mysterio? Or do I get the ref? Or do I get the Seth Rollins? Because these are in my save for later too. Those road cases. Where the hell's that? Or do I get the Seth Rollins? Oh, they got Cammy for $23. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I get the, as Jeff called it, the Liberace Seth Rollins, since he's on sale for $26. Do I get the Rey Mysterio? Do I get the referee? Do I get the Ultimate Edition Bray Wyatt? Which one should I get? Which one should I get? I'll let you vote. I'll let you 3 people. I'll let you 3 people vote. I got the croc. The croc would be a good. The croc would be a good pick. Not gonna lie, I probably would have got that Dominic Mysterio, but his legs look so fucking skinny, and I don't know, his legs look really fucking skinny for his Ultimate Edition. Like, his legs aren't that skinny, and plus they're making a new one anyway, so it don't really. The one that is most likely to go up. Well, listen, I mean, I don't think any of them are going up. To be fair, I don't think any of them are going up. I mean, I think they're all going to say the same price. But you know, Gonzo might have me going back for the croc. Uh-oh. What is this? Oh. What's this? Oh, are they actually, we are completing some maintenance and in-game purchases will be temporarily available. How are they finally updating the fucking game? Are they patching? Are they adding some patches to the game finally? Because I've been dealing with like screen tears and shit on there. So I mean, I got on there earlier and played a little bit because there was we had to do something to fight the robots. Got them for the shades and the chain. Guns, are you buying figures to rob them of parts? I mean, to be fair though, I bought a Finn Balor figure that I'm gonna rob the arms off of to put on another Finn Balor. Let me see the reviews on this. Let me see the reviews on this ref. Let's see if she's worth getting, because I don't have a referee. Even though I could technically get I could get Toy Gains, but Toy Gains would be security. I mean, she's $20 and she's got like extra hands, which is cool. But but I don't know. I'm torn because like all these figures look really cool, but I'm limiting myself to one because I just spent like $30 on belt fodder from Figure Toy Company, so I could finish some custom belts because I have to get. I bought the wrong Gorilla Glue. Monday, and it works for the front plates, but trying to get the side plates to stay on, it won't stay. So I have to get new fucking glue for those, so I can finish our women's title, and so that I can finish our TV title. So once the other pieces come in, I can start working on the side plate or on the front plates and do all that, so I can make our Extreme Championship, like our ECW title, that'll only be defended in Extreme Rules matches. Actually, I think it'd be more like our deathmatch title. So, oh man, do I get the Bray Wyatt? Do I get the Elton John, Seth Rollins? Do I get the Rey Mysterio? I'm leaning more towards that Bray Wyatt dude, because that Bray Wyatt just looks so fucking cool. He looks so fucking cool with the mask and shit. But I also want to try the referee. All right, you know what? I think here's what we'll do. I'll go with the referee and the what's it called right now? Just for right now. And then I will get the what's it called? I will get the Bray Wyatt probably next week. Why is there? Oh, it didn't. Because otherwise these are gonna sell out. Alright, let me place my order for those. Alright. Perfect. Just ordered me. Wait, did I order it? Oh, nice. Alright. Nice. So I got a referee coming, and I got a what kind of lights? Someone recommended me I get these lights. Let me what's it called? Let me switch it. These are right here. Hang on. Yeah. These are meant for like jewelry cabinets. These lights. Seem like big ass lights though. So These are probably the lights I'm gonna go with, or well, actually, these are the ones I went with. Then you can change the positioning of the lights. I probably could have went with these ones, but these ones don't have the these ones you get the little remote to change it. So how all this works, I'll have to figure it out. But I'll have to make some holes for these to run through. And just run them through that. Run them through the what's it called? Yeah, someone recommended I get lights for someone in one of the Discord groups I'm in, because I posted a picture and they were like, the stage looks dope, like the entrance looks dope, and they were like, I think if you got these lights, I think they would look cooler. And she sent me the link and I was like, oh, I was like, I am going to have to invest in these. Thank you. And they change different colors, so I think it'll also help, because even though I have those two cube lights, I just think like the entrance lights would look cooler. Now the question is, where am I putting them? Am I putting them on the sides? Am I putting them... Where am I putting them? Is the question that I have to figure out. But before I get off here, let me show you the let me show you the titles that I bought to use as fodder. So I bought this one here. If it loads. This one here. I'm not keeping them on these straps. I'm just robbing them for the side plate, or for the front plates. And obviously using some epoxy, I'm gonna change the logo or add my own logo on there, and repaint the front title. So I got the United States one. I got this hardcore one, which that's what they look like if you keep them on the thing, but that is gonna be our Extreme Championship, and I might shatter, I might splinter the front plate a little bit like the old hardcore title, and get like a piece of tape and make our and take some of the extra bendy wire I have that I used for the chain link fences on the Dio, and I might make some barbed wire pieces to put on there, because like I said, it's our deathmatch title. so you know, we are here at SAW, we do things, we like to get a little rowdy sometimes. So I have an IC title I'm gonna make us as well. This TV title is, I used this TV title to make the TV title that I have. This skull heavyweight title. This is the basis that I'm going to use for our heavyweight title. So obviously I'm going to change some things on here. The skull, I'm going to put the mask. I'm going to sculpt the mask on here and change some things. So there's that belt, and then I think there was another belt that I bought that I can't remember. Oh, this one. So this is the Raging Bull Championship that I'm gonna make my own People's Championship with. So then when they eventually drop not if they drop, maybe I'll get that croc. I'll get that croc that I enabled Jay Gonzo to get, and I'll have a People's Championship for him for that. But yeah, they sell like sets of 12, sets of 24. These titles, but I've seen a lot of people use these for their feds. These are like the bases they use to make their titles. I've seen people use WWE Mattel belts and just change them up a bit to make them their own. But did you see the goon masks on that site? I did. I believe I bought some knee pads off of here too. I checked out with the shop app, the Shop Pay app, because whatever you save, or I guess something like that, you like earn credit on there, and then you can eventually use that credit towards purchases, which is kind of cool. So say you saved up like $50, you could use that $50 in the little app. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's on here. Yeah, they have these. They have those. They have druid outfits, singlets. They have these sleeveless sweatshirts. These knee pads. These are the knee pads I bought for my CM Punk. They sold jeans, jean shorts, gym shorts, jackets, trench coats, vests, muscle shirts, ref shirts, karate gis, bandanas, trunks, caps. I might be interested in the sleeveless sweatshirt for probably one of my AJ Styles figures. But these are pretty good if you're trying to make like promo gear for your figures. But they got a lot of cool shit on here too. Training gym items, dumbbells, duffel bags, arm slings, hockey sticks. hockey sticks. Look at, they got coolers. I know Jeff was talking about that Stone Cold coming with the cooler. They sell that exact same cooler on here, and they sell them in sets of 2. They got boxing gloves, towels. They got all bunch of stuff: duffel bags, water bottle, weight belt, a spit bucket, a ring bell, boxing gloves, a cooler, this janky busted ass locker, a stool. I mean, I showed Woody this site, but I was like, Woody, you need to save some of this shit for me and not come in here buying all the buying up all the good shit, because I need this shit for pictures. I need it for my wrestling figures. They have caskets, coffins, tombstones, urns, whole ass playsets, glow in the dark urns, glow in the dark coffins, shovels. Commentary tables, ladders, chairs, tables. The scaffolding, which I might order some of these for the next IO I make, which will be for our first pay-per-view whenever I start up our Fed on 2K25. We got kendo sticks, barbed wire bats, barbed wire 2x4s, sledgehammers, wooden boards, 2x4s, barbed wire, black barbed wire, microphones, megaphones, ring bells, wheelchairs, breakable office chair. What the fuck it does that mean? Does the actual thing like break in half? Holy shit, it does break in half. What the fuck? That's awesome. Look, they got Stone Cold. Let me tell you something, son. I'm rolling my ass down to the ring with a birch key in my hand. Yeah. Hell yeah. I see you down there, son. I see you, Vince. Roll my ass down this ring. Give a Stone Cold Stunner. He said, let me tell you something, son. You see that cooler? You don't touch that down to Stone Cold's cooler. You understand? You don't take anything out of there. I'll whoop your ass. Fucking CM Punk on the on the chair. Vince sucks. That's right, son. Vince sucks. I think he bought all the black hats since they don't have that color. Let me see. I don't think he. No. There's no way you could have bought all those fucking hats. Let me see. Look at that. Capes, sweatshirts, fedora hats, biker jackets, long black vests. You get a Buff Bagwell hat. Let's see, police hat, sweatshirt. You get an M16 headband, uniform belt. Oh, they have like Jack's titles. Holy shit. So let me tell you something, dude. You want to be the Hulkster, brother? Nobody wants to be me, dude. I get booed out of the arena, man. Yeah, see, these are the fucking like Jack's figures I used to be screaming all the time. Let me see. Where the fuck is? I'm pretty sure they still have those hats. Let's see. They have trucker hats. They have them in black. The trucker hats. Trucker hats. They have the regular hats. They do not have in the color black. They have them in gray, but they do not have them in other. They don't have them in other colors, sadly. But they got some pretty good shit on here in terms of let's see. But going back to the accessories here, I see they got pallets. Yeah, commentary, headphones, shovels with blood. Excuse me, shovels of blood. Baseball bats, breakable concrete blocks, stretchers, fucking cots, Civil War cots. Crutches, leg casts, arm slings, tennis rackets, sinks, toilets, shopping carts, a lock and chain, pipes, broken doors for if you want to put on like a GCW show because they put people through doors, fire extinguishers, the Grim Reaper scythe, mop and bucket, tires, batons, billy clubs, push brooms, rolling boards with like a dead fucking rat on it. They had little commentary TVs, briefcases, laptops, snow shovels, barricades, busted ass traffic cones, cookie sheets, water bottles, water jugs, TV cameras, TV lights, buckets, manhole covers, hockey sticks, coolers, boxing gloves, fire hydrants, bar stools, fireman axe, TV tables, swords, briefcases, bazookas, cartoon bombs, chains, surfboards. Christ, they had a whole bunch of shit on here. But yeah, you can feel free to look through that site all you want because they had a whole bunch of shit. But anyway, though, we've been going for 3 hours. And I feel like I've bored enough of you already. But let me pause this real quick. So before I get off, tonight at I believe 9 o'clock on our my other channel, Horror Haven 96, we're going to be doing another live stream over there for the weekly news in the world of horror called Dead Air. That's our show every Wednesday. Dead Air on the other channel. So if you like horror movies and stuff, we are going to talk about that type of stuff over there. We're going to be recording our first episode like an hour before the show. We usually only go an hour, so we're not going to go too long. And we're gonna what's it called? The glow in the dark says half price. Good value for what you get. But yeah. So I know we had a couple of people go over there, so I appreciate that. Yeah. So if you like that stuff, head over there. Like I said, we're going to be recording our first podcast tomorrow. There was an emergency that came up with my co-host on his side, so he had to take care of that. So we weren't able to do that. We weren't able to do our podcast recording today. So let me go ahead and plug the channel real quick. You get the information up for you. And oh, look at that. Some new look at that. Some brand new. Oh, and Riley subscribed. Thank you, Riley, for subscribing to the channel. We are up to 12 subscribers now. We have that first episode of Dead Air that you can check out. We only went for about an hour and a half. So let me go ahead and drop that in the comments real quick here. So I went ahead and I put it right here. This is the link for that. So we will be back for episode 2 of that. We'll have our first podcast episode recorded tomorrow. So you might actually get a 2-for-1 next week in terms of podcast episodes. So, and then my co-host, I am going to borrow him for another discussion that I'm going to be doing. It is going to be a Thoughts with 112, so that'll be pre-recorded. And at some point, I am going to have him on as a guest for a sit down. And be cool. Now that was his first live, so that was our first live together. So we are going to work out some kinks in the stream. So we are still new to that stuff. But let me go ahead and let me pull that channel up one more time. So this is our channel here, our horror channel, Horror Haven 96. Like I said, we have the first episode of Dead Air up. We did just recently start putting, or I just recently started putting up content on here. Yeah, so check it out. I'll probably have some stuff to talk about when it comes to the convention pretty soon too. So stay tuned for that. And with that being said, though, I'm going to end it here. Feel free to check out Dead Air episode 1. We'll be back later on tonight with that second episode. And we will have a double header, I believe, for next week for the podcast, since we're going to have to do the recording tonight before we go live on on the channel. So the first episode for that podcast, which is served with a side of horror, is our podcast over there. Our first episode will be the introduction episode between myself and my co-host. And then we are still deciding what our first movie choice is going to be for our first movie discussion. So stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching. I don't have a proper outro for this, so I'm just going to play the intro. And yeah, I'll see you guys over there tomorrow or tonight.
Pull the trigger. We are Bullet Club, and we do what we want.
Your air boy, look it over yourself, cheap ass.
Woo!